Today we're going to make dye, natural dye from red cabbage, which everyone has in their fridge, and you never know what to do with it if you don't eat it all. So we're going to make dye from it, which usually yields a lavender to pale bluish lavender shades, depending. So what I'm going to do is chop this up. I'm going to enter it into this pot here, and I'm going to add vinegar and alum, which will help to set the dye into the fabric once we put the fabric in. Now, the important thing to note is that when you use any dye, whether it's natural or not, always use cookware that is not used for cooking. So basically, I have dedicated spoons, pots, measuring cups, everything dedicated just to dyeing. So keep them separate to be safe. And I'll be right back to show you the next step. Hi, we're back. Just for the moment, I want to show you how in just a few minutes the dye from the cabbage is already yielding a lavender color. Now I'm going to show you that I just put some in a measuring cup. Take a look at this color. And that's only in about 15 minutes. So this is wonderful. Now of course you know that once you put the fabric in later, when we're ready, it doesn't always yield this darker color. But we'll see. You never know. Every time is different. So anyway, just want to show you that really quick. And we're going to go back to simmering this for another half an hour. And then we'll put the fabric in. Alright, stay tuned. Hi, we're back. Okay, now the cabbage has simmered for about 40 minutes. So we're going to strain it out in here. And I'm going to wear gloves because we're going to be handling the fabric next in the dye, and I don't want to be purple all over. So we're going to put these on, and I'm going to show you how the dye looks after we're done straining, and then I'm going to put the fabric in. So let's do it. Of course, the pot is hot, so also put on your protective mitts over this while you do this process. You see this color? Gorgeous, huh? Now I'm just going to go strain the cabbage out. So we just had a liquid, and I'll be right back. Okay, hold on. Hi, we're back. Okay, we've strained the cabbage and the dye out of the cabbage. So threw the cabbage pieces away, and now we just have this gorgeous, cabbage dye, this color, gorgeous purple. So I'm going to be putting the fabric in now, and let's see how it goes. So today we're dyeing this rayon top that I do. This is from the beach collection, my beach resort collection. It's a poncho cover-up, and it's my top seller. I love it. Everyone loves it. It looks fantastic on everyone, and I do it in a million different rainbow colors. Some natural dyes and some eco-friendly dyes. So today we're going to do it in cabbage. So here we go. It's already taking the dye like gorgeous. It's beautiful lavender. Now I have this pot on simmer, so it's like a low, not quite a boil, it's just before a boil. I just want to show you, even though I just put it in, okay, what color it looks like. Do you see this lavender? So anyway, this will get a little darker. We're gonna simmer it for a while now. For 40 minutes to an hour would be perfect, because then it'll take the maximum amount of dye and soak into the fabric. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let it soak, and we'll come back and see the end result in a little while. Stay tuned. Oops, hold on. Stay tuned. Hi. Well, we're not quite an hour away, but on a whim, I decided why not throw in one of my fantastically favorite pieces, the silk charmeuse scarf, and just see what happens with that. So Meet you back here in about a half hour or so. Hi, we're back. We've let it simmer for 45 minutes or so. I think almost an hour, I'm not sure. I wasn't really keeping track, but it doesn't really matter. Because the thing with natural dyes is, if you don't like the color, when you first take it out, you can always redo it. You just put the fabric back in and resimmer it, and the wonderful thing about natural dyes is you can reuse the dye. So what I do is, I have these mason ball jars, the ball mason jars, and I put the natural dyes in here, and I store it. Now keep in mind, some dyes will get moldy after a while. Others, you can refrigerate them, of course, but some of them last for months, and you can just reuse them, and it's amazing. So that's a really good advantage. So this is what happened. I just pulled the poncho out of the dye bath, and look at this beautiful lavender we have. I hope you can see the color. It's very soft, like a true lavender flower color. You know what I mean? Like the exact shade of the lavender flower on the lavender plant in the garden in the spring and summer. So I love that. I think it's very delicate. And the thing is about natural dyes is that you get much more subtle colors than you do in commercial dyes. So either, you have to love that. It's just natural and beautiful. So this is what we're going to do next. We're going to strain the dye into our jars so that we'll keep them for future use. So it's very economical. Okay, so here we're going to do that next. So just so you can see when we do this, that the dye is much darker in the dye pot, and that's normal. So, that is the nature of it. Hold on one second, let me just fix my computer here. Okay. So when we pour it in, you'll see this gorgeous dark purple color. I mean, it's outstanding. Wait till I show you this in the light. Can you see this? I'm trying to get the best light here. I don't know. I think this kitchen does not give the best light. But it is the most beautiful, deep purple. There we go. I think you can see it now. A very dark purple. Really beautiful. And just think, you can reuse this as many times as you want. And it's from nature. Cabbage. It's a wonderful thing. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.